Okay, good morning everyone. So as we discussed in last class, we were in features of Python, right? So how many features we have seen? Only one features we have seen, right? Two features we have seen. No, one only. That is a sub feature. Okay. So what makes Python easy? What makes Python simpler language? Yes. Anyone can answer it. Yes. What are the three technical factors? Okay. Don't go for three. Let me only two. Rich set of APIs. What is API? Collection of modules. What is module? And you have seen how class looks, how variable looks, and how function looks, right? Okay. Before starting the another feature, okay, or we can say the third technical factor, okay. Second is what? Garbage collector. What is garbage collector? It collects unused memory. Always I have shown, already I have shown you, right? How it collects the unused memory. Whatever the variable or object which is not in use, it is going to collect that particular variable, right? For example, a is equals to 10. We are assigning the value 10 inside what? A variable, right? It is a basic maths, right? If I am saying a is equals to 10, that means a is going to assign the value inside the a. So that equals to is one of the operator, right? So let me one more time, let me clear this. Whenever I am writing a is equals to 10 or any value, this a also could be anything. Whatever you want to take, you can take it. Okay. So for just a simplicity, I am writing a is equals to 10. Okay. Now this 10 is one of the value and being stored inside what? A. With what operator? Is equals to, and this is equals to has the name called assignment operator. Okay, that's why we are calling this as assigning the value to the object. Okay, in Python every variable we can call it as an object. Okay, in Python every variable is called as object, and behind that object one class is there. I will explain you when it comes to data representation. I will tell you everything. I will explain you what is class, how it works, and what is object. Okay, fine. So what we are doing here, 10 is equals to a is equals to 10. That means we are assigning the value 10 inside what? A variable. Simply if I assign b is or a is equals to 20, this value also taking the memory address, and this is also taking the memory address. Now but we are reassigning the a variable as 20. We are reassigning the a variable as 20, which is making this a idle, Now in this case garbage collector will come to this and collect this memory, because this a is also taking some memory. A is also taking, let me one more time go for it. Okay, a is equals to 10. Now you write id of a, and this id, whenever I write id, that id is nothing but the memory address. Okay, everyone has their own address. You are having your home address, right? So whenever you say, or I am asking where is your home, where do you stay, so what you will say? Near Khairtabad or near Amirpet or near KPHB. That means what? You are just showing or saying the locality, right? You are not saying the exact address. But whenever I am asking where is your exact address, where do you stay exactly, where do you reside, then at that time what you have to say? Particular address, proper address you have to say. If you say I stays in KPHB, now where to go now? Whole KPHB, will I search whole KPHB? No. That will take more time. Okay, so better to go with what? Proper memory address or proper home address. For you guys, home address it is. For it is a proper memory address. So if I write this, this is the proper memory address of what? A. Getting my point? Inside A, we are storing what? 10. Now you see, I am reassigning this as 20. Okay, reassigning as 20. Now you check ID of A. Same or different? Different it is. This is not programming. Don't worry. We are not seeing any program here. Okay. I'm just showing the basic here. So now same or different memory address? Different. Now this has been collected by whom? Garbage collector. Okay. And that garbage collector has free up the memory space. Getting my point? So garbage collector, the purpose of garbage collector is what? To collect the unused memory. I will give you the notes as well. So before that, I will just I just wanted to show you how the Python evolved over the years, how Python evolved and how many features, what are the new features they have introduced in multiple versions, I can say, right? So first of all, I will say new features in Python 3.x, I will say. Okay, 3.x, and here x could be any 1 2 3 4 5 up to 12. Okay, na? Next, one more thing, as I have already told you that Python got influenced by how many languages? How many languages? Yesterday, how many languages we have seen? C, C++, not Java. Java is also, it is a yeah, Perl, ABC, and Modulo 3. Okay. So C for what? Functional oriented programming. C for functional oriented. Okay. Now what is function? What it does? How it works? Everything I will explain. Just try to remember that these are the languages from where Python got influenced. Okay. One is C programming, C++ also I can say, as well as Java. Because C++ is purely object oriented and Java is C++ is the combination of functional and object oriented. Java is pure object oriented programming. Okay, now what is this object oriented, what is this procedural oriented, functional oriented, everything I will explain. Okay, when it comes to the particular topic. Now second is Perl. Perl is for scripting. ABC is for its easy syntax, right? Modulo 3 is for some module based, okay, some module based programming. So likewise, we have n number of multiple programming language from where the Python got influenced and they have introduced something called Python. Okay, when they have introduced Python? 1980s. When they have started implementing? 1991. Okay, 1990s or 1991 you can say. If you say 1990s also, it will be considered as 1991. Okay, got it? Who is the creator of Python? Guido van Rossum. Who is taking care of Python now? PSF. What is the full form of PSF? Python Software Foundation. What is the full form of API? What is API? Collection of modules. Okay, so there are difference that if I ask you what is the full form of something, then you have to say full form. When I say what is that particular thing, then you have to explain. Okay, what is garbage collector means, you have to explain that it is a the process of collecting unused memory. Getting my point? Okay, next, so 3.x. Nowadays what is the latest version we are using? 3.12.3. Okay, 3.12.3. Why, what is the need of this many updation? New features every, even though it is a software, every software, everything needs updation. Even your whole own body needs updation, right? Today I am wearing this shirt, tomorrow I have to wear a different one. If I wear, then you will say sir is being following the same outfit. Yes or no? For you guys also, I don't know, for you guys, for me it is the same. Okay, so we have to follow, we have to follow some rules, and we have to update ourselves every time. For example, one more example I am giving you. If you know Python, would it be enough to get the job? Only Python? No. At some point of time you will get, but not for everyone. You have to work hard, you have to get the knowledge of n number of technologies. Okay, so if you have n number of technologies knowledge, then you can become anything, you can become, or you can go in any technologies. If you have UI knowledge, you can become UI developer. If you have Python plus UI knowledge, you can become Python developer. Likewise, you have multiple opportunities, you have multiple things to do, but you have to adapt that. You have to use the technologies. Here also updation required, every time updation required. You are learning Python now, after 3 months there would be one more new technology. Might be possible that they are going to introduce one more new technology. So you have to keep on updating yourself on the new technologies. Likewise, Python, what they have introduced multiple features with different updations. Okay, now what are the things? Just these things you have to remember. Don't think what I am saying here. Don't think whatever the terminology or whatever the word I am going to use. You have to focus on the theory part, not what I am going to tell you, right? So first is type hint. Okay, one by one I will tell you. Type hint. Now what is this type hint? Type hint has been introduced in Python version 3.5 or 3.5 edition. Plus means more than that, more than 3.5 version. Okay, so in type hint, here it comes with the function. Here it comes with the function. Okay, what it is now? What is type hint? It actually allows specifying variable types variable types for better code clarity and error checking. Error checking. Okay, it comes, first of all it comes with the function or whatever you can use it. Actually it is used for specifying variable types. Let's suppose you are initializing or you are
This
variable.
conference will now be recorded.
Okay, let's suppose, is it visible now? Yes, online guys, is it visible now?
Sir,
Okay, fine, let's go for it. So let's suppose you have a is equals to 10. What type of data it is? 10. When I say 10, numerical value, number. Okay, in program we are calling this as integer. Okay, everyone knows integer, whole number, natural number, everyone knows. Okay, so integer comes under the natural number. Okay, integer is nothing but the natural number, whatever number we have, it should not contain the decimal values. Similarly, we have floating point value, that is known as float value, equivalent to the decimal values. What is decimal value? Point values. 1.6. This is what? Floating point value. Okay. Now, what it says, allows specifying variables types better for better code clarity. If I'm using integer, it is going to say that this belongs to integer class. Okay. Let's suppose I will give you one example. A is equals to 10. What type of data it is? Now you will say that this is integer data. What type of data? Integer data, right? I am also saying that integer data. How to check this, that particular data is integer or not? Type of A. What it is now? Of what class? Integer class. It is saying it is belongs to integer class. So here I will explain you what with one code. What is that type hint here? Okay, I will explain you. So just for now, you have to remember what are the new features they have introduced with different versions. Okay, 3.5 plus version says what? It has type hint. Okay, next more we have second one, that is known as f string. F string. F string. Okay, this is not for now, because see, in interview they may ask you how many types of new features you know in new versions. At that time you can explain these things, that this many types of this many new features I know of 3.5, of 3.6, of 3.12. Okay, getting my point? Fine. So this f string has been introduced in Python 3.6. 3.6. And what this is? Python 3. F string. Now it simplifies string formatting. String formatting with embedded expression. Okay, inside of the uh, I can say inside of the statements. I will explain. Let's suppose I have a is equals to 10. Okay, and b is equals to, I have something like Python. Okay, this is an string. Don't worry, I will explain you what these are. Okay, just I am explaining the example. Okay, f string. What is f string? Now you see, print of, I can write it like a comma b. Sorry, a comma b. Okay, a comma b means 10 and Python. This is giving what? 10 and Python. Next I will write print of number number inside the, always we have to, whenever we are writing any statement, we have to keep the rule as, we have to write inside the double quote or single quote or triple quote. Okay, so I'm writing inside the double quote, then I will give comma. Okay, number is, I will give comma, then I will write a, again I will give comma, I will write one more statement, string is comma. Okay, I will give one more comma, I will write b, and I will, now what it is saying, number is 10, string is Python, but it is taking more longer time to write it like this. Okay, now what is f string? You see, simply I will write f here. Okay,
Portal calls
simply I will write, guys please mute yourself. Yes, I will remove all this. Okay, just keep this, number is this, inside this I will write the variable. Variable is what? A and b. So I will keep number is a, and string is, I will just keep inside this is what? B. Check it. Okay, okay, we have to close it. What we are getting? Number is 10, String is Python. Which one is more efficient? Second one, because we do not need to take care of this comma and all. Okay. One more thing is there called dot format. I'm not going to explain it now because just I am giving you the example of why they have introduced f string, because it makes our code more efficient. Okay, while writing the statement it is giving more efficient to the code. Third, okay, third, that is, okay, that is a asynchronous IO, input output. Okay, now it has been introduced in the Python 3.4 plus. Okay, Python 3 point. Now it comes with, it enables writing asynchronous code for efficient, okay, efficient and or efficient handling of IO IO bound, okay, tasks. This is what it has been introduced in 3.4 plus, and this is what, to writing asynchronous code for IO, input output. Okay, input output. I will explain you later on. I will explain you everything. Next is data class, data classes, and this is really important when it comes to oops concept here. Okay, when it comes to oops concept here, data classes. Now data classes has been introduced in Python 3.7 plus, 3.7 plus. Okay, and it comes under oops concept. When we see oops concept, I will uh, justify this, what is data classes. Okay, fine. So it simplifies creating classes for storing, for storing data with auto generated auto generated methods. Okay, auto generated methods. And this is important here. Data class is really important while learning the Python. Okay, I will explain you in oops concept. Fifth one, which is the last one, I will take pattern matching. Pattern matching. And this is, those who know C programming, Java, we have there called case, switch case, right? You know switch case? Before Python 3.10, so it has been introduced in Python 3.10. Okay, Python 3.10. And before that, we did not have any kind of pattern matching things, means switch case. Okay, they have introduced in Python 3.10 plus, they have introduced the concept called match case. Okay, pattern matching, or we can say match case. How we have in switch case, in Python we have match case. Okay, and this is for, we can say, it provides a concise way concise way to match and destruct or destructure the data based on the pattern. Okay, based on the pattern. What it is saying, it provides a concise way to match and destructure data based on the pattern. It is simple, just like you can say ATM. Okay, ATM is one of the, you can say, task. It is one of the application, right? Once you enter into the ATM, what is the first thing you have to do? Insert the card. That is also one of the tasks. Okay, that is human task, right? Now let's come to the machine task. Once you enter the card into the ATM, what it asks you? Language.
Language.
Okay, that is the first step. First step. Second step is what? Once you enter
Enter
the
pin.
language like English, next,
Enter pin.
savings account, it is giving multiple options. While giving multiple options, it is also giving pin generation, withdraw, then deposit, or multiple things. Bank account check, statement check, everything it is giving. You have to choose one. Among of them, you have to choose one. That is what the case, multiple case it is giving. Okay. Among that, one case you have to check. You have to choose. Let's suppose payment withdrawal or amount withdrawal. You are clicking on payment withdrawal or amount withdrawal. Once you click on that, you will have to write the amount. Then you have to write what? Pin. Then it is giving. These are all what? Sub steps of that particular case. So how many case we are getting? Based on that, in Python also we can write n number of cases. Okay, multiple cases we can write inside the particular block of code. I will explain you when it comes to match case. So it has been introduced in Python 3.10, which was not there before this. Got it? And this is a really important feature. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back to the features of Python. Yes. So we were in features of Python, right? Okay, did you understand this? No need to remember. Just when it comes to these topics, I will explain you in depth. Okay, about this, what these are. But for now, you have to understand that these many topics, many extra features, they have included in Python 3.5, 3.6, 3.8, 3.10. Got it? Fine. Next, I will continue with the, it provides what? Garbage collector. So what is the meaning of garbage collector? I will go for, what is garbage collector? Okay, just let me check. Was that Karthik Reddy? Yes. So what is garbage collector here? Okay. What is garbage collector? Hmm. Can anyone tell me? It collects the unused memory and free up the memory space. Also improves the performance, programming performance. Okay. So I will write a garbage collector. A garbage collector is one of the inbuilt Python background. Python background, because it is running in every in background, it is running in every we can say programming language. So every programming language has one garbage collector. Okay, so behind every programming language, behind the screen, it is running, right? So background which is running behind the regular Python code or Python program. Okay, Python program, and whose role whose role is what? To collect unused memory. Yes, whose role is what? To collect unused memory and improves the performance based on the Python application. Okay, based on the Python application means wherever it requires, then only garbage collector will collect the memory. Okay, it is not like even where it is not required, it is going to collect the memory. Okay, it is just like while you are writing here. Okay, you are writing the code or you are writing any exam. Okay, the timing is of 3 hours and the invigilator he is started collecting the paper before the time. Okay, would it be okay for you guys? Okay sir, I am not getting, that's why I have given no. So before time it should not. Okay, garbage collector only collects the memory when it is in idle mode, when the particular data or the particular variable is in idle condition. Idle means not in use. Got it? Okay, fine. So what is garbage collector now? Tell me. Yes, what is garbage collector? One more time. Go ahead. Spell it. Fish market. Hence, garbage collector. I hope you know what is garbage collector now. Okay. Hence, garbage collector takes about takes about automatic automatic memory management. Memory management. Okay. Automatically, it is managing the memory. Got it? Do you have any doubt? Yes, anyone from this side? No? Okay. Shall we move ahead? Third, third technical factor. How many technical factors? Three. I'm going to show you third technical factor. Third technical factor is nothing but Python provides user friendly syntaxes. Okay, Python provides what? User friendly syntaxes. Now, what is user friendly syntaxes? Let's see some example, then I will go for the Python. Okay, let's see example for other programming languages. Let's go for C programming. C programming, sum sum of two numbers. What is sum of two numbers? Everyone knows. Addition of two numbers, right? It is not rocket science, right? Sum of two numbers means 10 plus 20. What it is? 30. Addition. Okay. So to add two number in C programming, we have to write this much longer code. We have to start with, that is the header file. In every C programming file, in every C programming code, we have to start with the header file. Those who belongs to CS, they may know about this, and those who are not from CS background, no need to worry about what we are seeing here. We are talking about different programming language. When it comes to Python, there is no need of writing any unnecessary codes. Okay, so here it is Python C code. Okay, in C code, if you see here, okay, let me just is it visible? Yes. So in C code, if you see here, we have to start with the header file. Then we have to maintain the rules. What rules now? We have to write the main method, main function. There is no method, it is a function. It is a main function. It is kind of a heart of the C program. Without this main function, we cannot write the C programming. Are you getting it? Yes or no? Anything? Huh. So in C programming, we have to follow the rules. Then once we write this int main or main function, we have to start with what? Curly braces. Curly braces is mandatory here. Every block of code requires curly braces. Okay, and when I say block of code, that is nothing but the indentation. I will explain you later on, leave it for now. Okay, then to declare or to show the variables, we have to write it like this: int of some variable, float of some variable. Likewise we have to, then print, for print we have to write like this, then the calculation, then print, and then return. How many line of code you are seeing here? How much line of code you are seeing here? Almost 9 or 10, right? Now simple, if I go for C++, let's go for C++. C++, add two numbers. Okay. Now for this, how many line of code? Okay, leave it. I will go for same website. Okay. How many line of code for C? Same, almost 10 to 12. Okay, let's go for Java. Java, addition of two numbers. Okay. Yes, how many line of code here also? As Java is pure object oriented, we have to declare the class, then main method, then we have to write the concept. Okay, still we are required 7 or 8 lines here also in Java. And now in Python, with only 1 or 2 line, I can write the code. Okay, I can write the code. Okay, now you see here I am taking one variable 10. Okay, here only I will do one more thing, comma b is equals to 10 comma 20. Okay, let's go for a plus b. What we are getting? How many line of code? 2. I can directly also go for 10 plus 20. What we are getting? The same value. Are we getting the same value? Yes. So this much Python is easy. That makes Python the simple programming language because of three technical factors. Two already we have seen. Third one is what? It provides user friendly syntaxes. Now what is user friendly syntaxes? I am, see, in other traditional languages, C programming. Okay, raise the hand those who belongs to non CS background. Non CS background. Rest are from CS background. Okay. What's your good name? Sahitya. Could you please tell me what we have written here? Will you be able to understand this? And here, non CS. Easy to use and understand. Right, Bindu? Huh. Will you be able to understand this? At a glance, will you be able to understand? No? No? Right? But same thing I am writing here. Now, will you be able to understand? 10 plus 20, what we are giving? 30. Same thing if I write print of sum, comma, a plus b. What we are doing? Sum of a plus b. What we are getting? 30. For a user, for a beginner, you are beginner for Python programming, you are beginner for Python programming. Are you able to understand this? What we are doing here? If I'm writing, even though if I'm writing print of Python, okay, print of Python, it is printing Python. What this print is doing here? Printing the statement. Yes, printing the statement. As if we go for, similarly, if you go for this writing any code, simple code in C programming, writing any code in C++, will you able to understand at a glance? No. It would be really difficult for a beginner to understand any other traditional languages. For Java, you have to have the knowledge of C and C++. Before that, you cannot write any Java program. For knowing C programming, you have to have the knowledge of, so for writing C++ programming, you have to have the knowledge of C programming. So all three are interconnected. You have to know the C, then only you can understand C++. If you have the knowledge of C and C++, then only you can understand Java. But in Python, there is no need of knowing any other traditional languages. It is as simple as you are seeing here, that to add two numbers, simply we are adding two number how we do in our basic general calculation, right? So that's what it makes Python much easier programming, or much easier code it can write when it compared to other traditional languages. Getting my point? This is much easier. So it provides what? Python provides user friendly syntaxes, so that Python programmer can develop error free programs. Okay, error free programs in a limited span of time. Okay, in a limited span of time. Getting my point? Also, it is, if you see here, also it is reducing the time, taking less time. For writing a Python code, it is taking less time. Do I need to write this much of code in Python? No. That's what it reduce the code complexity, as well as it also decrease the time of writing the code. Okay, eliminating unnecessary concepts. It is eliminating unnecessary concept. Why? In other languages, we have to use this curly braces, we have to use this semicolon. After every line, we have to use what? Semicolon, to end that particular line. Here, do I need anything? Even though I'm printing anything, there is no need of writing the colon, there is no need of taking the curly braces, there is no need of writing the header file. Are you getting it? So that's what it makes Python easiest language on the earth nowadays. And with Python, we can have n number of scopes. Yesterday only I have shown you n number of scopes. You can go for web development, you can choose data science, you can choose machine learning, you can choose n number of things. Got it? So this is what Python is. Next feature, shall we move ahead? Okay, next feature is what? Freeware and open source. Let's go for it. So what is freeware and open source? Can anyone explain me what is freeware here? Now only I will explain you how to download the Python file. Okay. Tell me what is freeware and open source? CS people, CS guys. Okay. What is freeware then? This is what the blunder is. Programmer should know the particular meaning of the word. Okay, here freeware means, okay, freeware is what? Freely for everyone. Freely we can go, we can download it without any fee, subscription or anything. Okay, let me show you. So here if I go for, what is the site? Python.org. Okay, this is the official website. You can download it from other third party website also, but I would recommend you to go with python.org. Here if you click to just you hover over to download section. Okay, you hover over to download section, you will see this python 3.12.4. see, now it is 4 now. Okay, when they have introduced this 4, we need to check it. Once you click this, automatically it will download the file. Okay, automatically it will download the file. You have to install it. Everyone knows how to install this? Everyone knows how to install any application? Just take the specific memory allocation. Okay, location is really important here. You have to keep inside, either you can go for C or any other location also you can choose. Okay, after completion of the installation, simply what you have to do, just go to the search bar. Here you write Python. Okay, you will be seeing two things. First is Python 3 point whatever the version is. Second, you will see IDLE, Integrated Development Learning Environment. IDLE. Okay, that is for Python. This is for Python. Once you click here, okay, to download this software, did I require any amount to pay? Did I require any subscription? No. So after opening this, you will be seeing some interface like this. Okay, this is the interface for IDLE, Python IDLE. Here you can go for two things. One is batch mode and one is batch mode, one is interactive mode. Okay, whatever we are going to see now for the next 20 days, I can say for the next 20 days, whatever we are going to see, that would be in interactive mode. And what is interactive mode? This is the interactive mode where only we can write one line of code. Okay, for writing multiple line of code, I will go for batch mode. I will explain you separately. I will explain you what is batch mode, what is this interactive mode. Okay, so where I was in, yeah, freeware. So there is no need of paying any subscription for getting or installing the Python software. Okay, now what is open source here? This is a blunder actually, that people use this freeware and open source equally. It is not. You should not consider both as a equal thing or a similar thing. Both are different. Freeware means it is freely available to everyone, every user. Okay, freely you can download without paying any amount or without paying any subscription. Second, what is open source now? Okay, what is open source now? Who has created Python? Who has created Python? Guido Van Rossum. Now who is maintaining Python? Python Software Foundation. How many times Guido Van Rossum has created Python? How many times? Huh? Tell me. One time or multiple times? One time only. Now how many times they are updating or managing it? Several times. Yes or no? Now what is open source here? Open source is nothing but which is open to the third party. Not I should not say third party. Okay, in this, open source is nothing but the source will be open to the company as well. Let me give you one example. Simple. Guido Van Rossum has created the Python. Everything he has kept inside the Python, right? Yes? Yes or no? But that all the source of the Python has also been available for PSF, Python Software Foundation. Nowadays, they are maintaining this Python. Yes or no? And everything can be accessible by or can be accessed by whom? PSF. Who has created? Who has created? Guido van Rossum, right? One time he has created. Yes or no? And that Python is open to that PSF foundation. Are you getting it? So let me give you one more example. I am writing one source code, and when I say source code, that is nothing but the code, block of code. Okay, I am writing one source code to, or a application I am creating for railway application. Okay, railway booking application. Yes. How many times I am creating? One time. How many times user can use? And I am giving that particular software for the maintenance to the company. Let's say XYZ is a company. Okay, XYZ is one of the company, and I am giving my software for the maintenance to that company. What I have to do? I have to give all the access to them. Then only they can be able to update or modify it or manage it or maintain it. Are you getting it? No. What I am doing? I am giving the source, whatever the source I have written, it is open to them, open to the particular company, so that they can maintain it, they can update it, they can modify it. Are you getting it? So that is the meaning of open source here. Okay, Guido van Rossum has created Python maintained by PSF. Means Python, whatever the Python has, whatever the features, whatever the confidential data Python has, also they have shared with what? Python software foundation. That means all the things has shared to or open to the PSF. Similarly, in case of Python also, Python has lots of features. Python has lots of n number of modules. Python have n number of functions, right? N number of different functions. As a user, as a programmer, I can also use. I can also access it. Means Python is open to me also. Python is open to me also. Python is open to you guys also. That means the source is open to everyone. Source can be accessible by every user, every programmer. Getting my point? This is the meaning of open source. It is not that open source means everyone can use it, everyone can, yeah, use, that is fine. Everyone can download it, that is a blunder. Okay, freeware means everyone can download without paying any subscription, without giving any fees or amount. Open source means source will be open to the users. Okay, calendar. Yesterday we have seen calendar for module. How many times they have created? How many times they have created calendar module? One time. How many times I can use? Several times. That means that particular calendar module is open to me as well, open to you as well. Means every user can use it. That particular module is open source. The source is nothing but the block of code, and behind that module they have written something, some block of code they have written. Yes or no? So that block of code is open to me, to open to everyone. Are you getting it now? So this is the meaning of open source here, and this is the meaning of freeware. Okay, did you get this? Fine. Let's go for it. So what is open source? First of all, we will go for freeware. What is freeware? Yes, Python can be freely downloaded from where? From python.org. Okay, making it freeware. Now what is open source? Yes, what is open source? Okay, so open source software like Python is often customized customized by various companies. Okay, various companies for in-house tools. Okay, for in-house in-house tools. Okay, or we can say tools development. So the standard Python developed by whom? Guido van Rossum. Okay, yes or no? And maintained by whom? Maintained by PSF, Python Software Foundation. Is called here. It is called C Python. Okay, it is called C Python. Okay, C Python. That is known as C Python. This is also an interview question. They may ask you what is the meaning of C Python. Okay, so you can say uh, here Guido has developed the Python and taken care by PSF. So PSF is taking care of what? C Python. Okay, different distributions we have. Okay, different distributions we have. Are the other distributions? I will tell you. Okay, other distributions include, let's go for first. I will go for. So we also have JPython. Okay, see why we are calling it as C Python. First of all, almost every code for Python has been written in C or C++. Okay, for creating Python, for creating every language, behind that language there is one more language from what they have created that Python or particular language. To create the Python, what language they have used? Just now I said C programming. Okay, what language they have used? C programming. So this is also question that from what programming language they have created Python. See, inspiration or influenciation is different. Creation of Python by what language is different. What they have used? C programming for creating Python. That's why it is known as C Python. This is one of the distribution. Next distribution is JPython, or we can also call it as Jython. Okay, little bit of funny name it is, but they have mixed up Java with Python. That is known as, okay, for I can write for Java based applications. For Java based applications, right? Similarly, I also have one more distribution called Iron Python. Iron Python. Okay, Iron Python, and this is for C sharp. Okay, for C sharp or .NET development, .NET based application. Are you getting it? Third also I can say it is a micro Python. Micro Python. Okay, okay. And this micro Python is nothing but based on microcontroller application. Microcontroller application. Microcontroller application. Are you getting it? So n number of distributions we have. With the help of those distributions, we can go for combination of two programming languages. Okay, for networking also we have different, for different types of, also we have, if you know about this, we have something called anaconda. Okay, anaconda, this is one of the environment. Okay, and this is anaconda python is used for, mostly it used for Hadoop or big data application. Okay, mostly it uses for Hadoop and big data application. Getting my point? Okay, so these are the distribution. They may ask you about how many types of distributions you know. With the help of Python, how many types of things you can create. Okay, I'm not going to tell more, that is enough. We have n number of, if I go ahead, you will be feeling like how many distributions we have. Leave it. Okay, so these are the major distributions of Python. Okay, distributions. First is, what it is? JPython, based on what? Java application. Okay, next is what? Iron Python, for what? C sharp or .NET. Next is what? MicroPython, for what? Microcontrollers. Last one is Anaconda Python, that is for mostly Hadoop and big data application. Anaconda provides a number of environments like Spider, like Notebook, Jupyter Notebook, PyCharm, Spider, and what else? Collab. That is a Collab one. For Google it is. Okay. Next you can also say Atom also it is providing. Okay, so we have different types of software, you can say. Okay, different how it looks. If I show PyCharm, PyCharm, here it is a different software, separate software, right? But if I open Anaconda, check it. If you open Anaconda Navigator, here you will be seeing lots of n number of applications. Okay, different applications you will be seeing. Let it open first. Okay, fine. Shall we stop it here? Let me show that. Thank you. Who's that? Why? Okay, let it open first. Okay, once you go to this, you will be seeing, see, n number of, we have, these are the different software for different technologies, right? Anaconda Toolbox, Cloud Notebook, then CMD, Jupyter Lab, Notebook. These are all for mostly data science, big data, for data manipulations and all. Okay, next is it also has its own PowerShell. Then PyCharm community, what we have seen just now, right? PyCharm community. Then also it is having Spider, VS Code also it is having. Then Anaconda on AWS, n number of multiple applications we have inside this. So if you download this, only thing you have to do is you have to use it. Okay, that would be, because it has RStudio. Also it has RStudio, one of the environment or one of the software for data visualization mostly. Okay, in machine learning also we are using RStudio, but at some extent we are using. Okay, what is that? That RStudio only can be able to visualize the data. That's it. Okay, so in machine learning, whenever we are using any regression kind of problem, any classification problem, at that to get the prediction, it is enough, it is fair enough to use RStudio. But when it comes to any recognition, face recognition, or any augmentation or pictorial representation of something, or NLP is also fine for RStudio. Okay, so that is better we should use Python. Okay, RStudio is a separate language. Getting my point? RStudio is separate language. Python is separate language. Okay. Shall we stop it here? Yes, thank you. Okay. Okay. Let's stop it here. And I hope everyone got the idea of what is simple and what is freeware and open source. From tomorrow onwards, we are going to start the regular batch. Okay, regular batch. We will, you will be having 3 or 4 more demos, you can say. Okay, but tomorrow onwards, I will be starting bit of, I will go bit of faster. Okay, not faster. I cannot say faster because some of you guys belongs to non-CS. So features at least I will go smoother. Okay, and then I will jump to the data representation. And in data representation, we have the variables, we have the identifier, then we will go for the data types. Okay, data types. How many data types you know? In float. Okay, this is all about, you are saying, for traditional languages like C, C++, Java. Okay, in Python, we have 14 data types. How many? 14. And that has been classified into 6 categories. Okay, so for that, you have to be in class, you have to attend the class regularly, and we will see the data types. Got it? Okay, one more time, those who are new to this, one more time I would go for what are the things we are providing. First of all, 3 days, today we are completing the third demo session, right? From tomorrow onwards, it will be a regular class. Okay, Monday to Friday, it is going to be held Monday to Friday. Okay, next, every Saturday you will be having aptitude, reasoning, and soft skill development training. Okay, every Saturday you will be having aptitude, reasoning, and soft skill development training. Not now, after few days. Okay, after few days. Next is also on Saturday you will be having resume preparation. Okay, raise the hand those who are working now. Is there anyone? Those who are working? Yeah, Venkateshwara Reddy. What you are doing?
Yeah, currently I'm working as a software, DevOps engineer at Wipro.
Okay, okay. DevOps engineer. Fine. Okay.
Yes.
So those who are working, that is fine. They have their own good resume. Those who are not working, those who are beginner, those who are the just now they have pursuing, or just now they have passed out with their graduation, we are going to provide you the resume preparation. Okay. Next is also, this is going to be 5 to 6 months of duration. Okay, 5 to 6 months it is going to take. Real time project we are going to provide you. Okay, real time project as well as the internship certificate. Internship would be of 3 to 6 months. Okay, 3 to 6 months. There, I hope everyone got this about this, right? There we will be providing, based on your performance, we will provide you the internship as well as the stipend of 5,000. Okay, stipend of 5,000. That too based on your performance. Week test, weekly interviews, mock interviews. Based on that only, we are going to send your resume or shortlist your resume. Okay, for the client company. Got it? Next is, every day we will be having doubt session. Daily you will be having doubt session. If you have any kind of doubt, you can stay here. You can go to the lab. In third floor we have lab. Okay, you can go to the lab. You can sit there, you can practice there, and till 6 p.m. I will be here. So meanwhile you can ask any questions if you have any doubt. Then practice lab is from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. So you can sit, you can come. Next is in full stack Python programming. We have first is front end UI technologies like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and React.js. Okay. Apart from this, we have database, which is SQL, Oracle, SQL and Oracle. When it comes to backend, we have Python plus Django framework. Okay. And this would be of hybrid mode, both online and offline. Those who are willing to come offline, please, it's a request to come offline. Why? Because we will be having a good interaction. Okay. And those who are continuing, those who want to continue with online, you can continue with online sessions. You will be having recording sessions of all the sessions, recording videos of the all the sessions. Okay, so no need to worry. If you are missing any classes, you can follow the recordings, but better to follow the live classes. Okay, there you can ask the question. In recordings you cannot ask questions, right? Fine. And that is also of 1 year of access. We are providing you 1 year of access of that particular recording session. Okay, 80% attendance is mandatory here. Then only we will provide you the mock interviews. Then only we will provide you the client interviews. Internship, for internship, this 80% of attendance is mandatory here. Okay, fine. Next, when it comes to, yeah, after completion you will be having the training for few days, training for prompt engineering. Sir has already told you about this prompt engineering. Okay, there you can help yourself with the prompt engineering. Okay, and if you have any kind of queries, you have the number, I guess so. If you don't have, let me go for the number is 965253 and 2383. This is the number you can contact for any queries. You can contact to this number. Okay, so let me copy this to online student as well. For any queries you can contact to this number. Okay, fine. Do you have any questions? Yes, online guys, do you have any questions? Shall we stop it here? Say yes, then only I will stop it.
Yes, you
Why
can
you guys
proceed.
don't want to go? Yes or no? Had
Yes, you can.
breakfast? Okay, fine. Okay, thank you so much guys. See you tomorrow. Please come with the same energy and do attend the class regularly. Okay, thank you. Bye bye. Online guys, do you have any question?
No.
No? Shall we stop it? Okay, thank you so much guys. Bye bye. Take care and do attend the class regularly. Thank you.